What's up guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got my personal best to be 77 in Teen Titans Battlegrounds. Now, I did end up unlocking, Cinderblock with the method that I showed you, in one of my earlier videos, and you guys seem to like it. So, I'm going to be showing you how I got my streak so high. I used Terra. Yes. In my last video, I showed you how good Terra can be, and just told you about it, but I just told you about it, but I never actually, showed you how good Terra is. Look how much damage she did with 3 hits. Just 3 hits. It's so powerful. The rock attack, the earthquake, is not very powerful on its own, but if you use it with other attacks, it becomes extremely powerful. Alright, now... Oh god. I'm gonna be showing you how to play as Terra. Whenever someone's about to attack you, you want to use your rock path, but you also want to conserve it, so when they're all confused trying to climb your rock path, that's when you attack them. And then you can just do that. And then you can do that. Right? While they're going for it, you can hit them. Then while they're coming at you, that's when you use the earthquake ability. And this is basically what I used, just in a greater scale. Robins are not very good to play against because they're super agile, and sometimes people like that just fall off so that you don't get a kill. The good thing about Terra is that she does more damage than almost any character, so that means that even because you're not getting kills, you're still getting coins because of the amount of damage that you're doing, which I love about Terra. See, I do damage to even Mammoth, and he's a tough character to beat. Look, I just did that much damage to him. She's very powerful, but only if you know how to use her. And I've played with her a lot. And there's this saying where they say, I don't fear the man who has done 1,000 different kicks once. I fear the one who does one kick 1,000 times. Now, basically, what that's saying is he fears the man who's had more practice with the same thing. So basically, the more practice that you do with one character, the better you're going to be at that character. And because I play Terra so much, I know how to play Terra easily. It just comes naturally to me. And I don't usually fear Cinderblock because most people don't have Cinderblock, and when they do have Cinderblock, they're most likely a new player to Cinderblock. So Cinderblock isn't very, would you say, scary. It's not as scary. It's only as scary as you make it. Now, tips for playing each character is going to come in a little bit. I'm just going to finish up this run. Actually, you know what? Let's just reset. Why not? We might as well just show you. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to play as Beast Boy, Raven, Robin, Cyborg, and Starfire. And if you want in a future video, I can teach you how to really play Cinderblock effectively. So we're going to go down the list. First, Starfire. Now, Starfire has three attacks. She can fly, she can use her bolt, and she has swords. Now the swords do a lot of damage. It's just hard to hit, as you can see. And I don't usually play Starfire, so the thing I like doing, is doing quite a bit of damage. So what I like doing is going into first person and just shooting in the air. Now because Starfire doesn't have a lot of astral points, you need to really conserve it. So what you can do is get a high point and pretty much just spam and just do damage to big groups of people. You most likely won't get a kill. You can if you play it a lot, as I said. If you play anything enough, you can be good at it. And you can do this, you can fly, because you're faster when you fly. And you can just use your astral or your star sword and just hit, or you could run away and do this. But Starfire isn't really a good character to play as, for me. Like, you can play whoever you want, I don't care. It's just, when you want to deal damage, this is the character to deal. She doesn't have a lot of health, and she doesn't really deal that much damage. So I got 2 coins out of that, so it's not a really good character overall. Cyborg, on the other hand, great character. Now, for a lot of you asking, what are the different arms? You have the bionic arm. This gives you like a burst of speed and it deals damage. His main attack, however, is that. This actually doesn't deal damage, the Sonic Blast. It doesn't deal damage. But the bionic arm and the Sonic Cannon do. So this can be used to speed around to different points, and then basically you can just do that. Then whenever you're in a pinch, you can just punch, get closer. You can use this to dodge if you need to. And then for big groups, just shoot big groups, and then you can just hit them really easily. Like, you're faster than even Robin when you do this. Overall, great character. Not very good in a 1v1. When you're fighting like a big group of people, pretty great. The punch deals quite a bit of damage. And so does the bionic arm. He's just extremely slow when he's walking. See, the blast doesn't deal damage, but it does give you like a height advantage in a sort of sense. Overall, decent character. I'm just gonna let them kill me. Overall, decent character. Would play like almost any time. So the next character is Robin. Now, Robin is very interesting. Is very interesting indeed. You can do that, but if you jump at the perfect time and do it, you can go really high. So it's the smoke bomb. So it does sort of blind opponents. Not very far range, but you can like really spam this. Then you can do Bertarang. Overall, just a really good agile character. If you're looking for an agile character. Then you can do this. Sometimes you go up a lot, sometimes you don't. It's just like overall a very good character. See, he blinds him. He doesn't know where I am, so he's just running. Now that he knows where I am, he knows he's going for me. And his abilities recharge super fast compared to other characters. not a lot of health. Overall, decent character. You can use the smoke bomb to get away, or go to higher places really fast. Not a lot of health, but overall it's a decent character. Again, you're better the more you play the character, so find a character that you'd like out of all of these, and just do that. But before we go any further, I need to tell you something very important. Do not buy Aqualad. He is a really bad character. Not bad in a sense where he's bad to use. Like, he's a bad character. He has great abilities. He does a lot of damage. And he's a really good character to use. What I'm saying is, don't buy him because people get really, really, really upset. Take it from me, I get really upset whenever I see Aqualads just using their abilities and nearly torturing people with Aqualad. And Aqualad is just not a good character to use because you get pretty much enemies. You get enemies using it, so just don't use Aqualad. Anyway, back into the video. Let's go. Next up is Raven. So she has 3 attacks. Dark Fever, which is like a pulse. She has a really interesting ability where you can see it's like a bubble. Now this bubble indicates how far you can go. And I'll show you that after I respawn. Okay, now what you can do with this is you can go, and if you go right below the Titan's Tower, you can actually aim it just so that you can spawn right there. Now, what you can do with this, then... Oh, great. Hold on, let me just, Now, what you can do with this is you can actually go on top of here. Now, the interesting thing is, as I'll show you in a minute, you saw how I could aim up and do it. So you have this giant bubble where you can actually do this. As you can see, there's the edge of the bubble right there. But what you can do, which is I find the most interesting part, is that you can phase through this and click. Now what this allows you to do is go inside this. Which is very interesting. Oh. You see? It's very, very weird and interesting, and I don't understand it. Then you can just zip on out. It's very, very interesting. But anyway, let's get to the next character. So the next character is Beast Boy. One of my favorite characters because he, instead of having moves, every morph has a move that he does. Now the Tiger is a fast, agile, doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's like a Robin, where it's just speed, and you can just do this. Just go, do this, and go up, hit, and... Well, that's not fair. Beast Boy, if you're really looking for something fun to use, definitely go with Beast Boy, because he is a lot of fun to use. Just don't fight a cinder block, because he will destroy you in 2 hits. And yeah, guys, that was pretty much my video on how to get the personal best of 77, how to use every single character and my important talk of that weird character over there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!